Hunty,
All
are you
right.
there?
I just want to tell my very quick Bilo wedding story, and then I'll get off
Uh,
entirely.
wait for a moment or two, just because
We should
we're
be
Oh
back.
off.
yeah,
The stream is off.
that's true. Yes.
Hmm.
Here we go. Oh, baby. Fixed it. I fixed it. We did it. Here we go. All right. All good now. I figured it out. What's your wedding story, Hunty? By the way, what did I miss in the
What did you
wedding
miss?
recap?
Hunter and Brother Wagner who are mad about. I still have not sent the invites to the chess Mrs. Devil, even though I have their address.
Wow.
And
Oh yeah, we just
Thanks for the tip, Wizworld. I didn't know that it showed. Yeah, I see. I've got a freaking Taco Bell ad on there. All right, we're back on though. We're good. Yeah. Okay. The Obama mask. Did you talk to the photographer? Did we figure out like where? Did we get to the bottom of this?
is that a question for me?
Yeah, it's a question for you.
Photographer. They were. I was doing wedding. I was enjoying my wedding.
We didn't notice it until towards the end, so we didn't. And they were like packing up when we were gonna go over there. What fixed my audio problem? So it was the browser inside of OBS was just playing, despite the fact I didn't have it activated. So I had to manually like re-add all my browser windows and then like fuck up the one that was playing, and then it stopped. But it was just like Phantom deciding to play something that wasn't even in my queue for no reason. Made no sense. Anyway, boring reason.
story, and then I'll hop off because I want to see this Hanukkah and Christmas shit so badly. I was driving over Michael Bilo's wedding, and I pulled up, and I don't know how to tie a tie. And I had in my phone how to tie a tie up on my Google search. And then I saw that there was a complimentary valet, and I fucking panicked. And I fucking jolted out and like made like 3 right turns into a Burger King and just like fucking squealed out of there.
Oh, I know what Burger King you went to. I can picture this,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was parked on the right side of it. And yeah, so then I was terrified, and I almost didn't make it to your wedding in time.
You almost missed my wedding to go to a Burger King?
To learn how to tie a tie.
I feel like there are people there who will tie a tie for you if you don't know how. Like, that's the great thing about a wedding, is that you meet with a great number of people who know how to tie a tie.
Did you tell everybody how I went and bought you 2 bow ties, manual bow ties?
No.
That Bilo texted me
the
morning of the wedding to go buy a manual tie bow ties because they look better. Oh yeah, I got sick at your wedding, by the way, but I'm fine. It's not COVID, and I'm fine. It's not a big deal.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he texted me that morning. Can you get me 2 manual tie bow ties? I was like, sure. So I went to fucking Men's Warehouse because that's the thing that was open in the morning, and they literally had 2 of them. And like literally 2 in the whole store, and the bros that were working there were not helping me, so I just grabbed them. And like, I was like, you, check me out. Check me out. And he checked me out. Anyway, the end of the story is he never wore the manual bow ties, and now I have to go return them. But that's fine. It wasn't a big deal.
I didn't even try them on. It was too. No. It was just like too much. They're on your wedding day. You find that there are just like many things. You get a lot of clarity about like what is important and what is not important.
Yeah.
And wearing a clip-on, like wearing a non-clip-on bow tie, is just not as important as any of the other 50 things that that you are thinking about or worrying about,
Yeah.
or like definitely have to do.
I had a matching boat because Oscar was the flower boy. Oh, you should show the picture of Oscar as the flower boy passed out.
God.
Or I have it. I'll show you. Send it to me.
You have it, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So Oscar, my 3-year-old son, was the flower boy at this wedding. Hold on, let me bring up this picture. And so I had a matching bow tie with Oscar. Problem is, he was only there for the ceremony, and then he left. We brought him home. Stephanie brought him home for the party portion because, he's a child. But so my brilliant idea was that I would have a matching dinosaur bow tie with Oscar, which is very cute. But the problem is nobody really saw him because he threw a tantrum right before it was his time to go up, and basically, like, very funnily, like, I carried him and he like tossed like 2 or 3 flower petals and then immediately passed out. So then I was just walking around this party with a dinosaur bow tie. I looked like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like, I just look like a guy with like a weird like high school science teacher, like, out of context. Anyway, here's Oscar passed out. So that's immediately after we finished walking down the aisle, he passed out. There he is. But then I'm walking around this party and I had backup bow ties because I knew that was going to happen. But then I asked Stephanie, like, should I change? And she's like, no, it's cute. And I wish I had audibled, but nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody does care. Nobody does care, but it was very cute. It was very cute that you both had matching dinosaur bow ties.
Yeah, it was really just for you and for me. Nobody else needed to know. Other than everybody else that I had to give a preamble about my bow tie. Tissues are very dramatic.
Yeah.
I feel like a character in a Tennessee Williams play. Just coughing into this tissue. They're so dramatic, especially with the black background. Anyway.
Who was the most famous person at the wedding?
Uncle Gerald.
Uncle Gerald, definitely one of the most famous people.
I don't know.
He's got a big following among my close friends.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I can put up the photo of me with Uncle Gerald if I can find it.
Yeah, let's see that. Let's get that picture of Uncle Gerald up here so everybody knows who I'm talking about.
Uncle Gerald, who said, what was his quote to me? Why do you? He's got that great Wisconsin, Minnesota accent.
Yes.
Why do you drive a Subaru? It's my wife's car. I guess she likes Subaru, like her brother is like a Subaru mechanic, or he races Subarus. Why is there... Oh, Sam Brown was definitely the most famous person at your wedding. That's definitely true.
Sam Brown's far away the most famous person.
Why?
There's no question.
Why is there, I don't like their slogan, love, it's a Subaru. Oh, because, you know what? You can find love with any car. Not just a Subaru. That's Uncle Gerald. Wait. Here's Uncle Gerald. Where is he? Here's me. Me, Uncle Gerald, and Eileen. Here he is. You can find love in any car. And have you seen a show? We need to get Uncle Gerald to call in. Uncle Gerald apparently is also doing a stand-up class or whatever. Did he tell you this, that he's now going to become a comedian? No. He asked Emily how long it would take him before he'd be ready to get up and perform stand-up. And she said, "Oh, you have to, it'd probably take you a few weeks. You'd have to get a bunch of material." I was thinking, how much material would I need? And she was like, "Oh, usually you start off with 5 minutes." 5 minutes? 5 minutes? 5 whole minutes.
This is I know for some people this is not Uncle Gerald is not something they know, but this is a flawless Uncle Gerald impression.
5 whole minutes. Wow. Okay. And then what happens there? How do I sign up for an open, do I just go there, or is there an online sign up? Oh my God. Have you seen the show? He was like, Frankie, Frank, I heard you work in television. I was like, yeah, I do. Have you seen a show called Highway Patrol? No, I haven't seen it. Is it a current show? When was it on? Well, judging by the way the cars look and the way the fins on the cars are and the tires, how they have the white sidewalls, I'm going to say probably it was on the late 50s till the early 60s. Oh, yeah, that's a bit before my time, but sounds cool. What was it like? Oh, just those highway patrol guys getting into trouble, pulling people over, different story every week. If it's on something that I could watch it now, like is it streaming or something? Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. And so on. Oh, and you can see so many things now on the internet. On and on and on.
Yeah.
Uncle Gerald is a walking, talking Tight 5.
He is.
Honestly, I would love to take Uncle Gerald to a mic.
He's always doing Uncle Gerald. He's always doing Uncle Gerald.
Always doing his Uncle Gerald character.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 10:30.
Yeah. We didn't cover my at a Jewish wedding. It starts the bride circling the groom 7 times.
Yeah.
And we did the more egalitarian 3 circles of bride to groom, 3 circles groom to bride, 1 circle of each other. But my wife's wedding dress was
huge,
very large.
It was very large.
And there were
impressive.
And there were candles. There were candles at the foot of the chuppah, and it looked like she was going to light on fire. Like everybody, including her, was very afraid that she was going to light on fire. Why? Why weren't you afraid?
Well, I mean, it's such a big dress. If it was on fire, she would have been safe for like 10 minutes. We would have put it out. It was very cool though. Good structure. It was a great dress. How was my speech?
Your speech was great.
It was good. What do I get?
Great speech. Everybody, I've heard like many compliments from like all sorts of people. Like one person told me they cried during like my mom's speech.
Your mom? Oh, wait! Before we switch gears, we have to talk about your mom's speech. But keep talking about you. Keep continuing your train of thought. But we have to circle back to your mom's speech.
But people really liked the like I heard from a lot of different groups of people that they really liked the speeches at the wedding.
Your father-in-law's speech was a big standout to me. I thought that was really really good. Yeah. He had me crying. It was corny premise, like if somebody told you it was going to be, but it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
Could not have been executed more flawlessly.
He's a fantastic speaker.
Yeah.
It's like, it's always nice to like have like Thanksgiving with him, and because he'll often give a really beautiful toast for that too. And often separate.
Love it.
I feel like I didn't realize that my goal was to make lots of people cry. But I think that was like when I found out that like a lot of people cried a lot.
Did that feel good for you?
That felt really good. Yeah, it felt really good. It felt like people were sharing the moment. Sam, like when I was walking down the aisle, I spotted Jason Blau, who I think you met. I think you met and talked to a little bit.
Yeah.
But Jason, I haven't seen in a really long time. We went to high school and college together, and then like he got married and moved to Colorado, and I just haven't seen him in like basically 10 years. And
is that the Was that the like skinny white guy?
Yeah, skinny white guy. I hadn't seen him in 10 years. Like the first time I saw him in 10 years was just like walking down the aisle at my wedding. And so it was really cool. And I saw, but Sam saw Kara from our improv team like already full on crying while she was
adorable.
She was down the aisle. And she said like that almost like, you know, made her cry because she didn't expect that Kara would be like the one, you know, getting really emotional before the wedding.
I wouldn't expect that either.
Before the wedding already started. But,
guess we'll have to go to that wedding. Wonder when they're gonna have a wedding.
It's a hell of a question.
Am I gonna wear? I'll wear a Hawaiian shirt to that one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. I was very worried I was not going to get through my speech, just because like before the wedding ceremony, and you were there for this. There's the marriage contract, the signing of the marriage contract.
Oh yeah, the ketubah.
And like the ketubah, the signing of the
ketubah.
Name. And there's like the groom says like one very short, like 5-line thing during the signing of the ketubah, and I broke during that that part of the ceremony, like started like really like had trouble getting through those 5 lines. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna just like bawl through my whole speech. Like this is not gonna be good. This is going to be like the sad, the like, you know, people are, it's gonna go from being like emotional to being like, oh man, like, is this guy okay? But thankfully like, and Sam said this is not like the stuff that you like. I you know, rehearsed my speech a lot, or at least I read it over a lot of times, and so I didn't. But for the stuff at the ketubah signing, it was like I was saying it for the first time, and that was like really, I don't know, emotional. Really just like I don't know. It was shocking enough. Not like shocking. I don't know what it was. It was, you know, affecting in a way, like to say it for the first time, that when you have read and edited and practiced in your head a bunch of times, it like you still feel it, but you're not as tender, I guess, or as you're not hitting such a live nerve. All right. Oh man.
10:37. Wow. We gotta do the Secret Santa.
Secret Santa. Okay, so yeah. We want to have a double blind Secret Santa.
Yeah. I just realized isn't that just a white elephant?
Yes and no. Yes and no. You're buying for someone specific who you don't necessarily know.
Yeah. You're buying for a miscellaneous dark matter. How are we gonna do this?
You know, we'll figure it out. If there needs to be.
Are we gonna have a triple blind Secret Santa?
What is triple blind?
Meaning we don't know who's sending who a gift, so like nobody knows who's sending. Like nobody should know. Like the gift should just. My idea is the gift should just appear, and you don't know who sent it to you. You don't know where yours went.
And we like the only way.
We need like an escrow. We need like an escrow service to like. Yeah, double. Oh, you know what we should have? We should have a gift, and then we should have a placebo. Here we go. Some people are gonna get this is what we meant the whole time. Some people get a gift and some people get a placebo, and only we know who's getting a gift and who's getting the placebo. And what should the placebo be? We should actually send out a placebo. I know the placebo should just be a vial of salt water.
The placebo, you can't tell people. The point of a placebo is that you think we're getting the real
Okay, but just sending somebody a vial of saline solution with a syringe is pretty funny. Come on. That's just funny. It's a funny idea. It's funnier than a placebo.
These are the darkest matters.
Do we have the same have the same cough? Is that somewhat romantic?
I hope so, or maybe not. I guess I hope not.
What if some people? What if we just run like an experiment and we send some people drugs and we send some people a placebo? And then next week we all take them at the same time, and then we see who got the drugs and who got the placebo.
That sounds really, really dangerous. That makes it perfect.
And you don't know which drugs.
We'll send you drugs through the mail.
Looks like I got ketamine. What did you got? Oh, I got anti-seizure medication.
There you go. It could happen.
Yeah, this could be done with mushrooms.
Anti-seizure. Is anti-seizure medication.
Oh shit! I should have the. I don't have the phone up. 818-650-3275. If you wanna receive a Secret Santa gift, call in. And
you'll be randomized into either the control or the experimental.
The control or the experimental arm. Okay. And, that's a really good out, because if you don't get a gift, if nobody gets a gift, they'll just think, oh, I must have been in the control arm, and not that the Dark Matters guys were lazy and didn't send me my gift.
Oh, that would never happen.
That would never happen. 818-650-3275.
That's 818-650.
Oh, we didn't talk about this on the show yet. I'm getting a hole drilled in my head, probably in like April.
Hey! Very exciting. By the doctor who you said, hey, you should come let me drill a hole in your head?
Yeah, I went to Baltimore to Johns Hopkins there's like a guy that discovered my weird ear condition in 1998, and then the doctor who was like his guy. That doctor has since retired, and now the world expert in the condition is at Johns Hopkins. So I went to go see him, and I was like, I don't know, should I get this weird brain surgery? He was like, yes, just let me do it. I was like, okay. I feel like if the world expert in something says that you need something and that they want to do it for you, you should just say yes.
That's how he pays for his golf membership. He's paying for your golf membership. Golf membership by drilling holes in people's heads.
I guess. I mean, he's a pretty in demand doctor. It could be. I mean, he is gonna take a little.
You don't think he JOs while he drills holes in people's heads? You're dead wrong.
Who knows, man? They do take pictures. I've seen other people where they've taken pictures of the surgery and sent it to you, so that'll be cool. They do. I mean, they do take. They cut like a post. He showed me like he has a little skull model in his office, and he has a little demo of how big the thing is. No, I will not be awake. They basically they drill a postage stamp size hole in the skull above my ear.
Postage stamp size?
Yeah, about like postage.
Big.
It's pretty big. And then they stick a schmingy under, and they tilt up your brain.
Oh.
Which is did you know that your brain is inside of like a hard sack? I just always pictured that your brain is just floating in your skull there. Apparently it's in like a hard sack.
No, there's yeah.
So this is kind of dark matter. Sorry, this is kind of gruesome. Should I put surgery pictures on here?
Yeah, put some. Yeah, fuck yeah. This is gore
Hell
matters.
Yeah. They sent me a. I'll just go. So they stick up. They like tilt. They tilt up your brain. They tilt. Oh, hello. Here we go. Images. Oh, here we go. I'll just put the link here. I'll compromise. I'll just put the link in the chat, and then you can look at the pictures if you want. There, it's just a link in the chat. You can scroll through this article, and it's not. If you first click the link, you don't see anything. You have to scroll. Oh, it's not even. Wait, it's not in that link. Hold on.
Some pics.
I'm trying to give you these. Oh, here we go. Why can't I? Why is this not bothering me?
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, it's not working. Well, you could just Google image that page if you want to see the pictures. You know, it looks like a person with their... Oh, call! Love it. Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
Hello? Is this Dark Matters?
Oh,
yeah, this is Dark Matters.
This is Neil Hamburger. I wanted to call in and wish Michael Bilo a happy wedding. Belated wedding.
Wow, Neil Hamburger.
Thank you, Neil.
I love you.
And I wrote a special set of jokes just for the occasion. Would you like to hear
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes, please.
A few gags?
Yeah.
For your crowd? Little freaks in your chat there?
Yeah.
Well,
right, here we go. Why did Michael Bilo need a second wedding?
This is a question I've asked myself.
Because he killed his first wife. He's not a good guy.
Oh.
This is great. Wow.
No, that's not true.
That's a joke, of course. It's a joke, of course. He needed it to invite all the friends who weren't good enough for the first one.
We only had 10 people.
Why did the Polish guest at Michael Bilo's wedding turn and run screaming?
A Polish guest?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, why? I don't know. It's why would they run screaming? I don't know.
Because he's racist and stupid, and the Obama mask was too convincing for him.
I wish I knew earlier about the Obama mask. I really would have done a full-on investigation into what was up with that.
Frankie would have won it a third time.
Yeah.
We could have.
He loves Obama mask.
I love Obama. He's my favorite president.
We can talk to.
He wish he could have won it a third time.
Yeah.
All right. Here's my last one. Here's my last one. Why was Joe Wagner not invited to the wedding?
Ah, boy.
Because he never gets asked back for the sequel.
Ouch. That's
is this thing on?
This is an inside
great.
Joe Wagner joke.
Neil, I just want to say your very first album, your Phony Phone Calls album, is one of my it's one of my favorite things of all time.
Thank you. Back in my punk rock fame.
Yes, that was very, very punk.
I honestly, Neil, I should know your name. I have literally no idea who you are.
Oh, shame on you.
You shut the hell up, you dumb idiot.
Yeah.
I'm the most fan in the world. I'm America's favorite comedian. This guy's a real piece of shit.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's crazy that you, Neil, that you know so much about Michael, and you are such an esteemed comedian, and he, you know, claims to not know anything about you. That's kind of...
Well, I heard about my Farmer's Almanac killer.
Oh, man. That guy's really scary. We get some freaks that call
he
into the
just
show.
loves puzzles.
Well, thank you, Neil.
I'm starstruck to have Neil Hamburger on the line.
Oh, that's great. I'll just hang up there, and I'll take my Frankie. That was $400 you promised on Cameo for this.
I did, and I had to pay $40 to message you. Fellas. All right, thanks, Neil. It was worth it, though. Wait, we didn't talk about 818-650-3275 if you want to be part of our double-blind Secret Santa.
818-650.
Should we pay Katie Molinaro to do a cameo for us?
Yes, I mean, I'm sure, despite traveling in the same circles and probably doing a couple of classes with her, I doubt she remembers who I am. And it's funny.
Oh my God, Bilo, I'm gonna have to educate you on Neil Hamburger. Clearly, nobody has been to the Silver Lake Lounge or the Satellite anytime in the last 10 years. Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
All right, I tried to give it space, but I want to see what the fuck happens with this double-blind placebo bullshit.
All right, you've been enrolled in the study, Hunter. You'll receive either a Secret Santa gift or a placebo gift.
Okay. Well, let's now. Obviously, the person who sends you your gift is not gonna know that they're sending you a gift. But let's just talk. Just give us like a couple sentences. What kind of gift you would like, and maybe the person who's listening to this will be getting you a gift, and maybe they'll be getting someone else a gift, or maybe you won't be getting anything. But what would you want that would cost $10 or less?
$10 or less. You know what? I would love a 12-pack of Diet Coke.
12-pack of Diet Coke.
12-pack of Diet Coke.
All right.
$3.99.
Now, of course, if you sign up for a secret... Yeah.
And anywhere from $3.99 to $7.99.
Yeah, plus the shipping on that's going to be
$7.99 for a 12-pack of Coke.
If you need it and in the moment, and you're not going to go to a second 7-Eleven, sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
All right, so if you were to buy a gift for Hunter, and of course you don't know. Of course, now if Hunter and you are the only people who sign up, then you'll know that you're giving Hunter a gift, and you can just get him a Diet Coke. But theoretically, we're gonna have like 50 people in this, so this doesn't work if there's only 2 people in the contestant pool.
True.
Wait, Bilo, I just realized we didn't talk about your mom's speech at your wedding.
We didn't talk about my speech. Do you have the picture from it? I can send you the picture from it if you don't have it.
I don't. Send me the picture. This is very this reminds me a lot of the work of Marina Abramovich, in terms of how it confronts our expectations of what it's like to represent ourselves in society, really breaking down those walls. Your mom had a prop. Well, your mom had several props, but her biggest prop was your dad.
Yes.
For this.
Yeah, when I was very I talked to my mom that morning, and I was like, look, there's no accounting for taste in wedding speeches. And so I'm not gonna try to modify what you want to say. Just please don't go over 8 minutes in length on your speech. And she didn't. She did
not.
And
no.
a perfectly fine speech. I don't think there's nothing offensive in the speech, which is really
Mama Bilo did not get the light, but she definitely saw the light, or she communed with Jesus, or something was going on. Let me just narrate. So she gets up there. So She was after your father-in-law, or before?
She was before.
Okay.
Because I knew my father. My father-in-law was right before Caitlin.
Right. That's right. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's get this picture. Oh my God. This picture. Wow, that's a great picture. When are you gonna get the full pictures and the videos of this? Like 2 years from now. Like when I got my bar mitzvah album, like 4 years after my bar mitzvah. Yeah, oh my God, Bilo. We gotta send each other. We gotta send each other's bar mitzvah albums, and then like do something off of that.
Oh my God, yes. I'll see if I can get to scan it.
So I think
I don't know if my mom understands how to scan it.
That's fine. It's probably in the basement. Wait, is your mom kind of mad at me still? I felt like your mom was kind of mad at me still for trying to make you go down to her basement.
I think it's water under the.
All right, good. Anyway, so I guess she was telling the story of your life, I guess.
Yeah.
Through baseball hats, and she
made an enormous quantity of baseball related puns.
Yeah.
Like that was the speech was 6-ish minutes of all baseball puns.
Yeah. I don't remember any. Here they are.
It would have fit better in my wedding.
It really would have, yeah. So here we go. Here's Michael's dad here on the screen right. There's Michael's mom.
Yeah.
And she kind of basically used him as a mannequin and just put multiple hats on him. And she kept talking about, first, Michael. When Michael met Sam, he really scored. This was like the level of the puns that she was doing.
Yeah.
And they were all out of order, too.
Yeah. But then also at one point she said something about Sammy Sosa, and then she was like, "And did you know? Did you know what Sammy Sosa's nickname was?" And there's a big pause, and we were all just like, slamming Sammy. She's like, Mikey. Sammy Sosa's nickname was Mikey. And
then I tried to pull up Baseball Reference on my phone, and Sam was just like, "Don't, just let it go."
It's not. Oh, did I send you a screenshot, or maybe I just sent it to someone else? I took a screenshot of the Baseball Reference of Sammy Sosa's page, and his nickname is not. Sammy Sosa's nickname was not Mikey. It was Slammin' Sammy.
Slammin' Sammy. That's what I knew him as.
Mikey. Why would his nickname be Mikey?
Oh. Okay, hold on. I think I know what your mom was trying to do, and that's super fucking dark.
Okay.
Do you know what happened with Sammy Sosa after his career?
Well, I know. I mean, there's that joke in the pilot of Atlanta where they tell you to Google Sammy Sosa hat, and I know that he has used a skin lightening cream or something.
He has the Michael Jackson.
He's completely bleached his hair, so I think your mom might be doing the joke that's Michael Jackson.
Oh. Could be. That's a real deep cut. Yeah.
But it coming from Chicago, I mean, maybe that's a gag out there. I'm looking up.
Oh, yeah.
Just calling your mom racist, Michael.
All the high leverage strikeouts that he had. That's really what I remember. Is his many high leverage strikeouts.
Just look at this. And your dad just stood there and just let her put 5 baseball hats on him. I was laughing very hard. Most people were just very confused, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was. I felt like that was just for me. Like, only I truly understood what was going on in them. I mean, probably Sam did, and you did, but it was your wedding, so you weren't able to enjoy it because you were just like worried about what was going to happen next, and I was just like enjoying. I was just enjoying the show. That was great.
Sammy Sosa won the MVP in 1998.
Yeah, he did. Oh my god, I took a NyQuil before this. I was so out of it for like 3 hours, but now I got my groove back.
I would love for my mom and Uncle Gerald to they are brother and sister, and I think they would make a great double act.
Oh my god, improv duo.
Yeah, until they like realized what they were doing as anti-comedy, and then like started to try to to try to create the magic that, just goes on inside their heads.
Like Tommy Wiseau after The Room.
Yeah, exactly.
Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
Hey, first time, long time. I'd like to join this Secret Santa spiel thing we're doing.
Okay, perfect.
So I'll buy Hunter a 12-pack of Coke. I want a DVD of
Outdoor. Okay, but that's not how this works, Chose Double. This is a double blind, so you might now. That's a great suggestion. DVD of backyard fucking or outdoor fucking. I'm gonna put or outdoor fucking. That's a great suggestion. But who knows if you're gonna get that, or if you're gonna get like the placebo, or if you're gonna get somebody's gonna have to keep that in mind. Now, only the two of you are in this pool right now, so theoretically, you know what to get the other one, but you never know. You might get sold.
Can I actually give you a pitch for how to do this?
Please.
How about just make a Google Forms where all they do is put their address in there. That's it. Then you can randomly, Bilo can make a, generator on the Excel sheet and just email that person the address they have, and that's all they have.
Yeah.
You have no information. They don't know who they are, period.
Here's the problem with this. Like, what about the person that gets one that says Pigeon Forge, Tennessee? They're going to know.
Okay. Have any of you heard
what you do is
the way... Oh, I was just going to say, the way AMC, they did like a bunch of secret horror movies and secret Disney movies at AMC. Have you heard about this?
No.
No.
So they've been basically saying like every Friday in October they played a different secret horror movie, and you just buy the ticket and you show up and you find out what it's going to be when you show up. Or you check the running time and see that there's only 2 horror movies that are 158 minutes long, and they're both in the It franchise.
So you can figure out what you're getting.
For that.
I feel like
I just want
people should write a number on the outside. Sorry, go ahead. I'll shut up.
No. It's your show. I'll shut up.
No. Why don't we all shut up and just have some dead air for some good old fashioned dead air?
I mean, the people come here for the dead air. I feel like you put a number on the outside of your envelope. Send those to me. I deliver them to Frankie.
Okay.
Frankie sends them off.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Or maybe Frankie hands me the numbered labels or something like that, and I slap the label on the pack.
Yeah. I've been wearing a dead Fitbit for 2 days. I just realized, you can't. My Fitbit is out of batteries, and I'm just wearing it. I haven't charged it.
Are you just
Because I haven't showered in 2 days, so I didn't take it off to charge. I usually charge it when I go to shower.
There we go, Frankie.
There's some insight into my life.
Frankie's a dirty boy.
I do it French style. Oh, it's perfectly functioning. It's just I failed to charge it.
What do you do? What does a Fitbit do for you?
It tracks well, it tracks your steps and it tracks my heart rate, and it also has silent alarms. That's what I use it for. How do my balls smell right now? I don't know. I mean, if we really want to find out, we can get someone in here to let you know, but I don't. That's a great topic for a show. You know, I lived beneath a prostitute when I was studying abroad in Paris. There was a prostitute who lived above me, a sex worker, as we call them now, as we call them on the Baltimore benches.
And a bowling alley below.
A restaurant below.
Which was better?
They were both kind of cool. It was great because the restaurant had great white noise, so it was actually quite relaxing. It was noisy, but it was you know, we call it in the biz, we call it walla. You know, it's just a white noise. Yeah, we call it walla. And then above me, yeah, she was very, you know, always different gentlemen up there, and she was very vocal. So I would hear like a restaurant beneath me, and I would hear like wait above me, like every night. It felt very, very cinematic.
Yeah, no, it feels like yeah, you can have you really could have like anything happening in between those two.
And then my landlord almost evicted me because my studio apartment was too messy. It was too messy, and he was gonna.
Your French landlord almost evicted you.
Yeah, Paul Robillard. I don't know why I remember his name. I remember very little else. His name just came to me. Paul Robillard. Maybe I should see if I have any emails from him in my email. Paul Robillard. Did he tell you about the time I tried to get what? Yeah, Trey Dirty. That's what he said. Actually, he spoke English. Did I ever tell you about the guy that I didn't realize was hitting on me and thought just wanted to play music? Just wanted me to come to his music studio? I brought a guitar with me. I brought a guitar, and I also had my iMac shipped across the ocean for some reason. I didn't have a laptop, so I had my iMac shipped DHL to the airport. So
too much.
I was carrying my giant guitar up to my apartment, and this guy saw me, and my French was good but not great, and he was like, "Oh, you're a musician?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a musician. I guess I play." You know, I was in a band at the time. I was like, "Oh, you're a musician? Oh, I have a studio around the corner. You need to come to the studio and come play. You know, I record rock musicians all the time. It's just so cool. You're a musician from America. You can come record at my studio." And he gave me like a card. And so I like emailed him, and I went to his studio. And I get in there, and I'm thinking it's gonna be like you know, we would practice in like, you know, we go to these like rehearsal studios in Manhattan, and we would practice. And I thought it was gonna be like that, or like a recording studio. Like normally there's like people working there, you know what I mean? But it was just this guy's apartment that he had like a little tiny corner of it was like a sound booth, and I realized I was just like in this guy's apartment, and he was like gave me a beer and sat next to me on the couch, like leg to leg, and I was like, "Oh, this is not a studio," and I just pretended to not know what he was saying, pretended my French was not as good as I thought it was, and I kind of just got up and left. And then he lived around the corner from me, so I would just awkwardly run. I would walk very quickly when I would like see him coming around the corner, and I never interacted with him again after that. I would like see him out of the corner of my eye, and I would walk very quickly, but that was awkward. You know, it's probably my fault because my French. I probably like said something I didn't realize what I said or something. I know. Maybe I should have given it a go. Who knows what would have happened?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, could have. You know. Could have been your thing.
Could have been my thing. You never know.
Could have opened yourself up.
Could have opened my horizons. Instead, what did I do? I watched movies and got fat and didn't fuck anyone.
Hey, that's a good time in France.
That's how you gotta do. You just eat. Yeah, you just eat street food and watch movies. That's right, Wizworld. That started my long history of antagonizing. That's the origin story. That's my parents getting killed in front of the theater. In front of the movie.
I actually have a transition there I've been wanting to ask for a while that kind of connects something together.
Please.
So you know how when Batman's parents get killed, it's all about the pearls that land on the ground.
Sure. Often used as
Michael, you're a science person, right?
Okay. Sure. For the purpose of this show, yes.
Sammy Sosa, who has been spoken of earlier in today's discussion.
Yes.
Famously, his bat shattered one day mid-game, and out of the bat came several little bouncy balls. Because the theory goes that filling a wooden bat hollow with little bouncy balls will make it hit the ball harder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does that work?
I've heard no. I don't know bat physics. I don't know baseball bat physics.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I assume that the steroids he was taking probably were the more helpful component, but if you're gonna take steroids, why not also cork your bat just because it seems fun?
Yeah, I actually remember reading an article that said that cork bats are worse because they have less mass, and the difference in the swing speed did not make up for the difference in the mass of the bat, and that it was actually worse to cork a bat. But that was like 20 years ago, so I don't know if that's actually true. I'm sure somebody's investigated that by now.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that for a while because Sammy Sosa came up, and then when the pearls came up, I had to bring it up. You understand.
It all ties in. It's all one piece. It's all one piece. They're all the signs around.
It's all one thing.
Yeah. It's all look. It all starts. You know what I failed to mention in my best man speech was the fact that you died in my arms in Mexico in the 19th century. Mm-hmm. That was something I had in my head that I was gonna bring up, but I didn't bring up.
I really love the Blagojevich quote. I'm glad I forgot it, so I could remember.
That's good.
So I could be reminded of it during the speech.
Yeah, glad I remembered it. That was the best. That was the best $60 I ever spent, I think. For 15 minutes of it's 10 minutes of Rod Blagojevich's time.
Yeah.
Did I get good laughs? I think I got the laugh at the end that I was looking for. I don't know about during the middle. I got the end laugh. It worked out. That's all you need.
The end laugh was really hard, and it gave me like one of my favorite pictures of me, my wife, and my sister laughing really, really hard.
Oh, that's great. I did. I served my purpose on the planet for that day.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing the other 364 days of the year, but is it? Let me ask you: is it a good sign or a bad sign when you show an edit to the producer of the show and then he says he doesn't feel well and goes home for the day? I don't know. You never know.
You never know. No.
Bilo, I know why I was invited. Why wasn't Brother Wags invited? Please state it for the record.
He could have come. I'm sure there was an empty seat somewhere.
Yeah,
Somebody
honestly,
bailed.
Sam's aunt got COVID like the week of the day before the wedding, which was really sad. Yeah. We had like 4 or 5 people cancel, within 24 hours. Yeah, I mean,
that's normal.
Kind of expected it, but it was sad just because you got sick or whatever, or it could for a variety of reasons. So yeah, we definitely had more room. I don't know. It was just hard to do late ads. It's hard to know how to add, or I don't know, what is the right way to add people to your wedding guest list.
I'll tell you, it's not. my friend John this was like the week of COVID lockdown, and my friend John, I guess a bunch of people didn't want to go to his wedding. He texted me like the day before the wedding, was like, "Hey, come to my wedding." I was like, "Oh."
Oh God!
You know what? I love John. I would have totally gone, but I fucking we weren't going. We were scared of COVID, and we didn't go. So actually, I was totally fine with that. But it was very funny. I think it was probably because my ex was probably going to be there, and she probably canceled. So he was probably like, "Oh, great! Now I can have Frankie there." Honestly, though, I kind of appreciated that.
At this point, is it you and your ex have not been together for upwards of 4 years?
Yeah, I think at this point
are like the friend lines. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that whole friend group exploded because a bunch of people got divorced and a bunch of people moved away and stuff. So it doesn't really matter anymore. You have to have a third wedding now just for Brother Wags, Bilo.
It's true.
We got to have a Dark Matters version of your wedding whenever we can do it in person. Can I just get somebody from LA Casting who's clearly not a rabbi and say that they're a rabbi and have them do a Dark Matters wedding?
Yeah. So I feel like the problem is the Dark Matters wedding needs the participation of my wife, and I don't know if she's really gonna be. She's really gonna want to make a farce of our wedding, which we both really loved.
Why? Why would a farce? Why would it make it? Yes, it would be a farce is maybe too high class for what it would be. It would be a shit show.
Well, okay, all right.
Yeah, thank you, Wizworld with the great ideas. Yeah, let's just get a sex doll and send them a picture of your wife. How mad would Sam be if we bought a sex doll that looked like her?
Probably pretty mad.
Should we get sex dolls? Should we get sex dolls that look like us, and that we can just have in each other's rooms?
Yeah, we should get sex dolls of each other. That would be a true, just creepy set of. And you could get Robo Bilo, sync up Robo Bilo to the sex doll's mouth.
Oh, like a Teddy Ruxpin. We should just take the guts of a Teddy Ruxpin and stick it inside of a sex doll.
I love you.
This is Dark Matters. Wait, I missed that, Hunter. What was that?
Isn't that just a Teletubby?
Oh, Hunter. Did you not? Teddy Ruxpin is probably a little before your time.
No. Teddy Ruxpin is not for my time. That's what I'm saying. when you combine Teddy Ruxpin with that's a television. Because you have the TV in the stomach. You have,
the TV in the stomach. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, it was a cassette player.
Yeah, it was a cassette player
of Rebel Bilo.
Yeah.
But I will put myself as tribute to be Sam. She will loan me her dress.
I feel like it probably wouldn't fit. No offense.
The thing is, like, what do you do? Because we have Sam's wedding dress, and it was like the skirt is large.
Yeah, you can. It's not practical to wear ever again.
It's not practical to wear ever again. If it were, it would have to be like cleaned a lot because just the size of it means that like I stepped on it. I don't know, 15 times during the day.
Also, how do you like store that? Like that's gonna take up a whole closet.
No, it takes up a huge amount of space that we don't really have. We don't know what to do with it. Like we don't really want to give it away, but like maybe we should give it away. I don't know.
You know what you should do?
What should we do?
Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away.
Oh, you're doing the Red Hot Chili Peppers song called "Give It Away."
Yeah. You don't know. They play that at the end of every Hoarders episode. They play that montage. They license that song every time. I watched the Hoarders when I was in my hotel in Baltimore. It was very. What's the opposite of inspiring? When something scares you straight, what's the word for that?
Bracing. I don't know. What is the word?
Yeah, no, we can do the race to abs. You just do it by percent instead of doing it by pounds. You do it by percentage of body weight or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the way I've seen it done. Percentage of body weight.
Well, no, I've already lost like 55 pounds this year.
Oh, nice.
What?
Good job.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the laser tag job. I'm walking up and down the Empire State Building 3 times a week.
Okay.
But now I'm walking to and back from work, which is about 2.5 miles.
Now, is this a Tennessee version of the? I know you were figuratively talking about the Empire State Building, but I'm picturing that this laser tag arena is like an Empire State Building full of like Tennessee caricatures of New Yorkers. So there's like a Jew that looks like Woody Allen with like payas, and there's like a cab driver with like a turban, and then a bunch of like Black Lives Matter protesters and quote unquote Antifas and stuff that you have to dodge while you're playing laser tag. I feel like this is what the laser tag arena in Pigeon Forge is like.
It was a shithole, but no, like you have to walk up a flight and a half of stairs to get to the arena.
Oh, I see.
So like I was doing that, multiple times a day. Yeah.
Yeah, you have like super strong. Like I have like really impressive like calf muscles because I've just always been heavy my whole life, so my legs have to hold that up. And people are always very surprised when they see my calf muscles. I feel like that's a common thing, right?
Yeah, I have the same thing actually.
Yeah.
I used to have them when I lost some weight, but yeah, all fat guys who lose weight have them.
Yeah.
They're coming back now, but I was doing IT for so long, I was just sticking my ass. I kind of lost them. Well, I gained the weight, so.
Yeah.
Hashtag Dark Matters Calf Club.
Oh, that would be a great Dark Matters Calf Club. Yeah, it's like Heifer International, but just for lower legs. You just adopt one of our. It's like a brochure, and you adopt one of our lower legs.
If I could answer Brother Wag's question, before that, I painted over 5 swastikas in dark light paint.
Jesus Christ.
Ay.
Yeah.
What a great country we live in.
You know, I actually got in trouble for doing that.
What?
And that was one of the reasons why I was.
People like them. People like them. They paint them because they like them.
Who?
I painted without permission to paint over swastika.
Wait. But they were in like black light paint, so you couldn't see them, or could you see them? Everybody could see them.
No, so they were like people who, throughout the years before I got there, had chiseled out, swastikas throughout the arena.
Oh, cool.
So I bought my own blacklight paint to paint over them, and got in trouble for doing that without permission.
And you said that the your manager there was accused of sexual assault, and got off on a technicality.
Charged. Yes, correct. Good old Sean.
Wow.
How you doing, bud?
Whoa.
People are crazy.
You know what? Yeah, Brother Wax is a great point. They're you know what? They're great people on both sides. What is this world that we live in?
Well, there's a green side and there's a blue side.
Yeah, that's right.
There was a green side and a red side. Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God, it's 11:30 already. Wow, yawn number.
They don't give a shit about the color blind.
7.
So I've got my new company. I was actually just in Nashville for 2 weeks.
Oh,
back home now.
That's cool. Are you moving out to Irvine? What's the story?
Well, so they actually already opened up the one in Irvine, but like I'm on track to possibly GM the next store that they open up, which I believe will be in LA. I don't know the location, but I was out there for 2 weeks for GM training. But I just wanted to give you good news. I didn't get a hold of Slow Doug or Weird Al or Black Coke or any of the POFs.
But that's your... I have faith. We'll get in touch with them. Or they're all in jail.
Or
I will say I did try to call Slow Doug, but the number didn't work. But that was just a record for the show.
We should just... I saw that one of my friends, somebody posted on TikTok trying to find her. They were like childhood friends, and they found her using TikTok. Maybe we should do a TikTok for Slow Doug.
That was crazy. I don't understand what was happening with the girl who was... She seemed she was being abused by her parents. Maybe they weren't her real parents.
I don't know. I don't have TikTok because it's a death spiral. I've watched it over Stephanie's shoulder, and it's like it's like the ultimate time destroyer. I think it's like just literally the next level into the Matrix.
The problem with TikTok for me is that I'll only watch like really, really cringy stuff, and then like my TikTok feed just gets worse and worse and worse, and just like only cringy and like nothing interesting, and then it becomes very easy to delete the app.
What are we talking about? So Pack, friend of the show, Jillian Dunn, had posted, I guess, on one of her childhood friends had posted on TikTok. Wizworld Live said that she was severely abused and was looking for a friend she had fond memories of, who apparently was Jillian, and she posted on TikTok with like a photo of her, like, hey, I'm looking for this girl Jillian, can you help me find her? And within like hours they found each other thanks to TikTok.
Yep.
So that's cool.
I do only watch Pack Performer TikToks. I support the Pack Theater by watching everybody's TikToks and leaving really positive comments. And sometimes I'll flame someone who's playing a friend. Somewhat.
I'm more of a tickle tockler.
Yeah.
But that's because I like to laugh.
This is this is write this down. We can send these jokes to Bilo's mom for her next wedding toast for when Lauren gets married.
Wait, so legitimately, I'm buying Hunter a 12-pack of Diet Coke, and I'm getting.
Well, no.
No.
No, you may be assigned to a Secret Santa, or you may be assigned to a placebo. The only other person in the pool requested a 12-pack of Diet Coke. But as to whether they will receive it or just receive a placebo, we have no way of knowing.
There is a 0% chance that you can get a copy of that DVD for less than $10.
Send me the eBay, baby. I'm making escape game money in that.
Whoa. The problem is also there's like 5 different pornos with that name. Oh, with that name. This is gonna be fun for my search history. There's a 2021.
This one is at least.
Yeah. This may be hard. This may be. Oh wow, that was quite pornographic. Yeah. You search for outdoor fucking, a lot of things come up.
I've legitimately spent many hours looking for this DVD, and I can't find it.
Yeah.
I mean, I found the company and a British website that sells videos from that company, but yeah, I can't find it.
Wow. You already went down the OF rabbit hole. We should make a podcast just about you trying to find the outdoor fucking DVD. It would be like that Richard Simmons podcast.
It would just be my dad watched a porno.
Yeah, that's right. My dad watched a porno. That's really funny. Yeah. Every week, Hunter Altman and his friend the Chess Devil talk about pornos that Hunter's dad watched. And my dad watched a porno. Go through Mitch Altman's DVD collection. I think Bilo's officially asleep.
Yeah.
My dad watched a porno. Oh my god, I can't get my nose to stop dripping. You guys need to... My dad watched a porno is a great idea for a podcast. I feel like that's going to be a Spotify exclusive in the future.
Oh, because it is.
Yeah. Oh, welcome to Watch Bilo. Wait, hold on, by the way. Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
No.
Oh, I lost. Here we go. Welcome to After the Matters, a.k.a. Bilo Sleeps Live.
Oh, I'm awake.
Hey, so
yeah.
Did the change the stream key?
That Twitch changed the stream key for every channel because I think all of Twitch got hacked. So all the pack didn't change it. It was changed by it was changed by Twitch. But the short answer.
So I was gonna play. I came in late, but I was gonna play a video last week of creating Remlazar. But I just had a laptop for work. I wasn't at home. But my Twitch, the key that I was sent did not work.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was streaming on the Dark Matters Twitch for like 2 minutes, but it was streaming at 0 frames per second. So I think if you click on my link, if you click on the This Is Dark Matters profile, I think that video is still up there, but it's hardly a video. It's like, it's literally looks like one of those old He-Mans where it was like 1 frame every 3 minutes. But the audio is there. I did it live from the wedding. Oh my god.
There's this one great frame.
I have a question for you guys. This is a real question. Are y'all ready for this? To quote every basketball game I've ever been to live. Okay, so this, right? Oh, I'm moving myself in the window. This is not the right way to start this. Has the Pack Theater Twitch community reached out to Dark Matters? No. Has the Pack reached out to us at all over the almost 2 years that we've been doing this? No. Although Eric Moneypenny did put us in the email blast a few weeks ago, which was nice. I doubt we're going to be included in the 2 nights a week of pay-to-play shows, but who knows? We'll do a cool live show. Actually, Hunter was going to call me today, or we were supposed to talk today about a cool live show. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
yes, was rolled. This is after the matters. We can talk about this. Yes, apparently it's $65 an hour or something for your slot, and then every dollar above $65, you get to keep the money. But if you don't make $65, then you have to pay for your slot. that's what they I a little birdie told me that. It may or may not be true.
What?
So, to recap this, as a person who's not been to the Pack, but only knows about how it used to run, was from your 7 Deadly Sins episode. It was a pay what you can theater.
That's right.
And Pilot only stole like $40 at that time.
Pilot, what you cut out there?
Bilo only stole like $40 for like the whole day.
Yeah. 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 I mean, sometimes, we done some of it. Might be up on that old feed. We did some shows. We raised like $1,000 for the pack once or something like that. We did an auction show. I think we raised almost $1,000. Those were in the days when it first opened, and they were like people were excited about it, and we, you could feel people were up behind us in the rafters and stuff, and you could just fill it out without doing much. And that waned. Oh my god, I need to take another pill. I'm like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna sneeze and I'm gonna ask this serious question. Oh, it's one of those middling sneezes that don't come right away. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, it is true. $65 is not bad to rent a theater. And if you charge everybody $5, that's like 13 people or something like that. I've done worse. But, doesn't make it much of a theater. You know what I mean? If, I think they would probably say, like, well, if your show's not getting, you can't get people to pay $65 for your show, then what's the point of it? Yeah, I agree. Then you can just rent your own theater and do whatever the fuck you want. Yes, Hunter? I'm sure you have thoughts.
I have been on, the fucking house teams. I thought, like, yeah, there are some shows that'll get fucking 5 people, and there are some shows that'll get 40, but that's sketch versus improv.
Yeah. Yeah, although it would be hard to rent a theater for $65 for an hour, I think, with that many seats. But I don't know. I don't know what the going rates are anymore. Who fucking knows, man? Who knows? We'll see. So it's a new. The Clubhouse opened back up. I think today was their first show. Was tonight or last night?
What's that serious question you have?
Oh, okay. So this. Thank you for keeping me on track, Chess Devil. I appreciate that. So I'm looking into this murder of this. This is going to be tragic because I'm leaking out my nose the entire time I'm saying this. So this young woman was murdered in my neighborhood about 10 years ago. And I've been looking into this. Bilo's asleep. He's gonna say he's awake, but he's not. He's asleep, and he's gonna listen to my stuffed up voice. I'm gonna try to whisper like Michael Barbaro. No, I'm not. So I've been trying to track this case. This poor woman, who was killed in my neighborhood 10 years ago. She lived around the corner from me, like maybe 3 blocks from me is where she was living. And she was found murdered in a park about a mile from my house. And there were bodily fluids on her. I'll just say that without getting too into it. Anyway, I've been going to the court. I just wanted to see like what happened with this case, just because I'm like kind of obsessed with true crime, and I thought it was very stupid to be obsessed with like crimes that happened 40 years ago to people you never met, when I was like, there's probably somebody near me or something happened to them that was fucked up where you could actually help. So I was like, maybe I can. I went to the court, and I've gotten all these court documents, and basically, to me, it's like seems very obvious like what happened to her, and it seems like they should have like tons of evidence, but nobody was ever arrested. Like basically there was DNA on her body that was matched to this guy, and the guy was never arrested. And I don't know why he was never arrested or what happened with that, but like literally according to the court records, like the deposition that I read, there was like a DNA match to her boyfriend, and they never arrested him. And I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go from here, because I don't want to get too involved. You know, like here's a family and their fucking daughter was horrifically murdered, but there's also like a murderer who's out free, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm not gonna make a podcast or something about it, right? I don't have the time to do that, and I think those are kind of corny. But I don't know what my next step should be. Like, I don't want to bother the family, but it also just like bothers me that there's like this person. That's a great question, Wizworld. I don't know. Her boyfriend worked for I'm just trying to be a little vague because I don't know how much I want to talk about it. Her boyfriend was like a low-level employee for AT&T, so he is not, as far as I know, not a cop. Now, the other problem is that he has a very generic name, so it's very hard to like look up info about him. But I do know that his parents still own the house by me. His parents still live there. He doesn't live there anymore. And I don't know. And of course, the investigating entity was the LA Sheriff's Department, which is like the most corrupt law enforcement. Like literally, they have gangs. So I don't know. And you know, I don't know. Like, should I don't want to bother her family, but it also but it seems like, I kind of live in a small city here of Alhambra, so it's not the same as LA. So there's a benefit to like, I could get some FaceTime with like the police and see what actually happened with that. But then the downside of that is like, this is a small town and people might, it's not LA where there's, I don't know how many people live in the city of LA. This is a town of 80,000 people, and you start stirring shit up and invading people's lives, and I don't know what the right thing to do is. But it just seems also like,
honestly,
yes,
I think you're doing a right thing here.
Yeah.
But what you should do is give all of your court documents to a cold case attorney. I've already looked up a couple of them.
Yeah.
Maybe do some research and talk to their lawyers and let them take it over from here.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing, cold case charity.
Foundation, cold case, court. Research into some of these and honestly give your stuff to them, because I think that might be the right thing to do.
Yeah. Well, I was going to. So the father had hired a private investigator whose deposition I have from the court, and I was thinking of maybe just giving that guy has since retired, but I have his phone number, and I was thinking of just giving that guy a ring and being like, yo, this is fucked up. What's your read on it, and what happened, and like why didn't this guy ever get charged, and get the lay of the land, and then figure out get his take on it, but I don't know. I don't want to poke my nose too far.
No, don't contact the family directly.
No, of course not. I was going to contact this private. No, I would contact the private investigator and just ask him what happened. I would never contact the family. The problem with this is that they're probably not, like, do they actually do anything? You know what I mean?
You're doing a mitzvah, and the only thing you can do is give the proper people the proper documents, and that's all you can do. You're not qualified to really do this. I mean, you're doing a great thing, but it might be, since you have the documents already.
Well, my only other thought is that something that could be done is just to have like local, like I'm friends with a bunch of the city council people on Facebook and whatever, and like to put pressure on the people in the local government to look into it or something is something that I think I could do, but I don't know whether that's, you know what I mean? And then it's not me.
No, your local government will not look into this. Have you even looked into your charter, your town's charters or anything like that? Like,
well,
there's a secret police.
Well, respectfully, Chess Devil, Pigeon Forge and Alhambra, California are very different locations. My local government representatives are actually kind of cool. I actually really like some of my city council people. They're pretty cool people. So I think it is a little bit different. That's right. This will be in the future. If this is. This could be sick. We could be. I mean, it is a theme of Dark Matter is that we lose money on this show. So us paying $65 an hour for people to watch Bilo sleep would not be out of our. Would not be out of the realm of possibility. Anyway, that was my question.
Wait. So. So hold on. So. A team that they put together would have to pay the money.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, I was not at this meeting, so don't hold me to that. But that's the team that they had put together would have to pay the money. Is what I've heard.
I mean, yeah.
No, just hand over your documents. Submit your applications. I know what's happening. You're doing great work, honestly.
Am I doing great work?
Yeah. You're solving a cold case, though. Yeah.
I'm not solving. Well, here's the thing, though. It seems to me that it is. Here's the thing, right? It seems that it is there's no work for anybody to do, because it seems like if somebody is murdered in the middle of the park and there's DNA that matches a person and then that person isn't arrested, that's not even solving. That's a question of well, how is that? That's how is that possible? You know what I mean? That's not even a cold case that needs to be solved. That's seems like there's some other issue going on, right? That's what I don't understand.
But you don't want to get too close to it, especially being in my town. You don't want to get too close to any of this stuff.
Yeah.
But if you can give it to an organization that can legally represent or legally find, bring these documents to the court and possibly start a new investigation or restart that investigation, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Frankie, can I ask you a question?
Please.
Are you the only Democrat in your county?
I am not the only Democrat in my county. I actually believe that my voting district went for Bernie Sanders. I'm pretty sure.
What?
I believe my neighborhood, you can go by my zip code, I think went for Bernie Sanders in the primary, not obviously in the election. where he was not on the ballot. But in the primary, I'm fairly certain we did.
And Chess Devil, yours also went for Bruni, right?
Yes, because you were the only.
That is correct.
100% of the vote.
Yes. Sevier County, Tennessee, 100% of the blue vote, Bernie Sanders.
He got that. Yeah, he got that delegate at the Tennessee convention, the PF delegate.
You're doing good work, honestly.
Just keep saying that to me, Chess Devil. It makes me feel good. I don't know.
You truly are. Like, this is awesome. Like, but it's going above your head, and we don't want any harm to come to you.
Yeah.
If it was something scandalous. So maybe pass off.
I mean, if you've ever looked up the LA Sheriff's Department, the LA Sheriff's Department literally, I mean, aside from Alex Villanueva being a fucking thug who doesn't want to enforce any COVID restrictions, they literally have gangs. Like the LA Sheriff's Department, literally, like not like they have like clubs of guys who hang out. They literally have gangs in the LA Sheriff's Department. And Villanueva, who is the sheriff, elected sheriff, who claimed that he was progressive, he literally just lied about being progressive to get elected, and then was immediately like, I'm not, I'm not actually, I'm just the same fucking guy that you kicked out. And he was like stonewalling this investigation into the little. Oh, this is a great link that J Pill posted in the chat. It's like literally the sheriffs have gangs. Like they have tattoos and shit. Like they ride around and fuck people up, but they do it with a badge on. It's like some serious. Yeah, somebody should write like a Western or something.
So L.A. and Pigeon Forge might not be that different after all.
You know what? You're probably right.
Hey,
and that's why I don't want to fuck with them. You're totally right.
We got a better city walk.
Yeah. Oh, don't even city walk. Oh boy. Yeah.
I literally, like, we have what's called the Island, which is our city walk. Yesterday, they had this whole area blocked off. Because we have the big water fountain shows on the hour and a half hour. But they blocked it off for a baby reveal party. I was on my break. So I come back in, and it starts up, baby, baby. That whole song.
Yeah. Oh,
They give a drum roll. It's blue and pink lights playing. And then they, give the reveal, and they play Girls Just Want to Have Fun, where the fountains are all pink. And the mother starts crying because she did not want to have another daughter.
Not tears of joy.
No, tears of sorrow.
That's also so strange to me.
Congratulations.
I could not give a shit what gender my children are. Like, it affects nothing. It's like, oh, that's cool. Oh. Yeah, I don't need to learn how to clean shit. Like, when I found out that Reggie was going to be a boy, I was like, oh, I guess I won't need to have to clean shit out, learn how to clean baby shit out of a vagina. Like, that's the only difference. Because apparently that's difficult.
Being, being Jewish, you don't even have to worry about, like, cleaning shit out of the flap of the penis.
Oh, no, we're not circumcised, so we there's actually been very stringent, and I mean, I am, but my boys are not. We've left them in place.
Like
yes.
how that like you're circumcised.
Yeah, we clean it. There's definitely strict instructions on how to clean the uncircumcised baby penis. You are not to retract the foreskin.
If a third party were to call in to join the Secret Santa, Brother Wags, I would like to be his recipient, and I just want to give him a signed headshot of Joe Wagner.
Of Joe Wingert, you mean?
Joe Wagner, yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm saying the wrong one. Drunk. Hey, Chess Devil, what's up? First time, long time.
Did I tell you that Joe Wengert, Joe Wengert was like my improv teacher at UCB, and then I was working on editing on a Fox show, and he was like a writer for The New Girl or whatever, and I said like hello to him, and he like big time. I think I was in his class at the time, and I saw him like in the hall, and he like big timed me. That's true. He like pretended he didn't know who I was. That's the truth. Oh, Bilo's awake.
I'm awake. What's up? What's up, America?
What'd you miss? Back. You missed me asking everybody what I should do about this murder that I've been looking into. Chest Devil had a great suggestion, which was to just forward everything over to a charity.
If they murder
a cold
you,
case charity.
Right,
what?
If they murder you, you murder them right back.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean?
That's right. Eye for an eye.
Hey, Bilo, did you have a seat set out for Chest Devil as you promised me?
No, I did not, because I did not put any seats out.
It was like Elijah. we had a cup of wine for you and everything. That's not true, but I wish it was. At my wedding, we would have had a seat for Chest Devil, and it would have said Chest Devil, and then it would have said Mrs. Devil, and it would have been like the only one left on the table.
True. Frankie's a decent person.
Hunter, we're supposed to wear a chest tie. Did that happen, Hunter, or did you lie to me?
No, I wound up tie in time to get to the wedding itself.
Yeah. You were looking good, Hunty. You were looking good.
You look good.
No, thank you. I wanted to look sexier. Yeah, you know why? Because his first wedding was the only one that was about himself.
I used to watch Neil Hamburger. Tom Green, years and years ago, was one of the very first streamers. He would do his show in his house, and then after the fact, he would have like his pool camera, and it would either be Kyle Gass or Neil Hamburger just out there smoking weed and making really bad jokes for like an hour or two.
Bilo just turned his video off. What do you guys think he's doing? Or maybe
jacking it, probably.
Here he is.
He's back.
Now my goal is to book Greg Turkington on this show and then have Neil Hamburger call up and have him be very confused. And then he would probably get booked on Your Late Night Tonight right after that.
Did anybody like Tenacious D Festival like 6 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, and they had Neil Hamburger in a comedy tent just by himself, and it was one person at a time, where he'd give you 5 minutes of really shitty stand-up?
No, but that sounds...
I wish I went to that.
That sounds really cool.
Remember when Shia LaBeouf the bag over his head, and then so did Jerry O'Connell?
Yeah. Remember? Remember when Joaquin Phoenix did a bit for a year that nobody cared about or thought was funny, and then everybody just forgot about it and was just like, okay, you're a serious actor again, never mind, that never happened.
Are you talking about his movie? His documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just like went around very like everybody on the planet knew that he was just doing like a bit in a mockumentary, and they just had to be like, no man, this is what he's like. This is just what he's like, and not a single person bought it, but they just did it for a year, and then they were just like, oh yeah, and then he just dropped it, and suffered no repercussions.
Suffered no repercussions.
Not that repercussions is a strong word, but just everybody forgot it.
Demand.
And that was like 8 years ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
It was a really weird movie.
Like Jake Gyllenhaal and what's her name were together.
That's right. What's her name?
Like, there was a big portion of that where they just wanted one of these guys on that quote-unquote documentary to show his enormous dick. That's like the one thing I remember about that mockumentary.
Yeah.
Hey, Bilo, show us some of that hoopa.
That hoopa?
Yeah.
Hoopa.
Let's take a look. Take a look.
Show us some hoopa. Oh, you know what? We did the horror. I was lifting Bilo in the chair. And my arms were sore for like 3 days.
True.
You're a very sturdy boy.
I am a very sturdy boy.
I was watching that horror. It looked like you were gonna fucking smash your head into those low ass bars.
Yeah. There was a lot of danger. Danger abounded. Nobody was really well protected during the horror.
Oh, here we go. I'll bring this picture up. It's very cute pic. Here we go. Great photographer. I mean, photo-wise, but also personality-wise, very easy to get along with.
Oh yeah. No, Chaz was great. He did our previous wedding.
High res.
It is.
Look at that. Look at those proud parents.
There's that hoopa.
There's the hoopa.
Well, right. That's a good hoopa and a comedic genius.
Yeah.
People made.
I wish I had rented a nicer tux. That's my one regret for this wedding.
Legitimately, that is nice. Hoopa.
I need to ask this question: who's the taller version of Frankie?
Oh yeah, there was some guy.
Harley, Sam's friend
Harley.
Yeah, Harley. He's Sam's friend from high school. He's very large. He's a very, very large man.
Because during their ceremony, I was sitting with Eileen and Ginny in the third row, and he was in, I think, the first or second row because he was part of the ceremony. And when I from behind, I thought, is that Frankie? Wait, has Frankie let himself go? Not like Frankie would let himself go. This guy's just bigger than Frankie.
Yeah, he was big. He had more hair than me.
And so I was like, no, I was in Frankie's bathtub several weeks ago. So it was hard to settle that in my head.
Yeah, no, he's a large man. Significantly bigger than Frankie, which is
rare. I guess, I don't know.
Rare.
I have not yet. I've done the reverse Orson Welles. So far. I really want to be one of those people that looks more attractive when they're 50 than they did when they were 20, and I feel like I'm on track for that right now.
You got a shot.
Yeah, I got a shot.
Hey, Bilo, who do you think at your wedding hooked up? We want names.
I don't know.
Honestly,
we were hoping
weren't most of the people you invited were paired though, weren't they?
Most of the people were paired. We didn't have a ton of single people at the wedding, which was I wanted my old roommate and buddy Dave to hook up with one of the 4 single appropriately aged women at the wedding.
Which guy was Dave?
He was the you talked to him and Willie and Willie's wife Alina.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is the Dave I know?
Yeah, it's the Dave you know. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah, I love Dave.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't think anything happened to Dave, but I wished it did. And Chase, Sam's high school friend Chase. There were like a very very small number of like single women and a very small number, like approximately equally small number of single men.
Yeah.
And I feel like sparks were not necessarily flying.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. It was also like a weirdly shaped venue in that there was nowhere to really go off and hide with someone.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like if you want to make it happen, you make it happen. Rich and Ruthie Devletyan were there.
Oh
which
yeah,
was great.
Ruthie is basically just a clone of Stephanie, my wife. They're like, I think they're gonna be friends now. They're literally like the same height and they have the same hair. It was weird. Yeah, I got her number from Rich and sent it to Stephanie, so I feel like they're gonna be friends now. Love Rich. I love both. Love Rich. Can't wait to be back in person and.
Yeah. Sam's uncle is not stopped texting me about Bitcoins. It's the wedding.
Bitcoin. My target 67K. That's my target. 70K is my target. All right.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm sure it could go up. It could go down. I don't know.
It can only go up. There's a fixed amount of Bitcoin. That means that there will never be more Bitcoin after a certain point. It can only go up.
It can only go up. It'll never go down.
Only go up.
Cool, bro. Yeah, put more than 5% of your money into that.
Everybody do it.
You could be right, though. You never know.
Could be right. Or wrong. Or right. Or wrong. Better. No, I do feel like my friend's girlfriend may have, or like long-term girlfriend may have been coming on to me at my wedding.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be you and you be her. Let's role play this.
Do you know anybody here who is Polly?
Polly? Well, Frankie's parents have a parrot, but its name's not Polly. No. Do you know anybody here who's Polly? Is this like my friend who will remain nameless, who, after he got married, his wife said he could have a threesome, so then every time we would be at a party, they would be really obnoxious, talking to like every straight woman, telling them, asking them if they'd want to be involved in a threesome.
Yeah, I feel like that is like a thing.
But then when they actually had the threesome, and he cried during the threesome because it was too emotional seeing his wife with another woman. So he just cried and couldn't get an erection during the threesome, which is like the most satisfying image I've ever had in my life. Just because of how obnoxious they were about the threesome, and then it just being ruined. And just be like, oh. Anyway, do you know anybody who's Polly? I'm sure some of my comedy friends are, but I don't really know why.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost our connection to the phone. God darn it. Go. Wait. Hold on. I'll let you go, and then I'm gonna call you back. Lord, here we go. This happens sometimes. This is the problem with I gotta get around Skype. Skype has been nothing but a problem for me. Always problematic for us. NSA session with Brother Wags. Now, when I hear NSA, I think National Security Agency. Oh, you're talking about no strings attached. I'm sure, you know what? In the Dark Matters verse, I'm sure there's some people that stan the Brother Wags Chest Devil combo. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough. Okay. I haven't? It's saying I haven't started a session. Oh. I think the website crashed for the calls is what happened. Here, Bilo's back. Here we go.
I'm back.
You can call back in. Oh, no host connection? I think the call-in studio, our phone number website appears to be down. Because it's saying that we're not connected to it, but we are.
Maybe they went down for maintenance because
it's. Oh, here it goes.
Midnight.
It says no host connection, but we are connected to it. I'll try to pick up this caller. This may not work. Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
No, it's not. It's not working. That's a bummer. Sorry, caller. I'm gonna have to. If you're watching this on the feed, I'm gonna have to drop you. Oh, I just gotta. Sorry, hun. That sucks.
That sucks.
Oh my god. My nose is like dripping. Well, we lost the connection. We lost the call connection.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do? Okay. Do I know anybody who's poly? Yeah, I think I know some people who are. Why? This roleplay doesn't work because I have to say exactly what you said.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't really remember what I said. I don't really remember what I said to that question.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, like, I don't know. I think I made the point of like not me.
Yeah.
But I don't
Who
really
does that
remember.
at a wedding? Wow, that's so
I don't know.
bold.
It was also like one of those things where
that's so bold.
You don't realize. You don't like somebody asks like you don't really question why somebody's asking you that question, even though like there's sort of one like I don't think there's any other reasonable explanation for why someone would ask that question.
Yeah. Unless they were just trying to hunt around for people and they didn't know anybody else at the wedding.
No, I mean that is like the other reasonable explanation.
Because there's one thing I ever know about anybody I've ever met who's polyamorous. It is kind of like people who invest in Bitcoin. Like it's one of the 3 topics of conversation they're capable of.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
It's like somebody who has like a monad business or whatever. They're just telling you how they can sell you hair products.
Fuck is a monad business?
Monad is a multi-level market. It's one of the more popular MLMs in the game right now. Hair loss and hair care products, according to Google.
And then later at the after party, the same person came up to me and like said a bunch of like complimentary things, and then slapped me on the butt when I was going to go karaoke.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Have either of the hosts ever had sexual relations with an apple pie, a peach, or any other food or non-human partner? I once jerked off with some Philadelphia cream cheese when I was like 14.
Ew! Oh my god!
I used that as
gross.
lube. That's really gross, huh?
Gross. That's so disgusting.
It's really gross. That's pretty bad.
I would say, yeah.
Come on, that's a great image.
Ew! Oh my god!
That is really gross.
I'm honestly like going to throw.
That's. It's disgusting, but it's true.
Oh man!
Not much came of it, if you catch my drift.
But dupes. Ew.
That's bad. Wonder why I'm vegan now.
Just laughing at Brother Wax.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's the thing. That's the thing that only happens after 2 hours and 13 minutes of.
That's right. But for me, this is 1 hour and 43 minutes. So I'm getting ready to
Why?
go.
Because you slept through half an hour. Is that what you're saying?
That is correct. That is what I'm saying.
Have you ever undergone anesthesia?
Yeah.
Well,
for my wisdom teeth.
Oh, okay. What was that? Is that just like you just go out and then you wake up and it's like no time passed? That's basically what it is.
I mean, I don't know. That's like what I remember from it is just being like being more high than I've ever been in my entire life. That's like coming out from under anesthesia.
Yeah, baby.
And being told that wisdom teeth removal was like the most painful surgery of your life, worse than childbirth, by my mom multiple times, and then coming out and just being like super high. I just felt great and like was really excitable.
Well, College Studio just sent us a promotional email, so I bet they like turned on a feature or something that kicked us off. I bet is what happened. Anyway.
Never had sex with food.
Time once when I was probably like 15, my girlfriend at the time, my one girlfriend that I had in high school, lied to her dad and told him that she was staying at a friend's house, but really she was staying at mine when my parents were out of town. And I didn't understand how sex works, so I was just copying things that I saw on Real Sex on HBO. So I got a thing of like Ready whipped cream, and I sprayed it on her, but I got it in her hair. Literally just got everywhere, and it got in her hair, and it made her really mad, and she took a shower. Then she called her dad and told him what happened, and he came and picked her up, and then we broke up after that.
Very embarrassing.
Yeah, that's fun.
God, I feel bad for everybody in this scenario.
Yeah, it was not sex. Also, it's like just was not. It's sticky. It's not sexy at all. Yeah. I really treated her like a friendly's Sunday. It was not properly conceived. You know what I mean? She looked like a cookie puss cake. It's a boner killer. It was a lady boner killer. My boner, I'm sure, was still active and ready to go. But
because he tried to put it in her Fudgy the Whale.
Yeah, Fudgy the Whale. Cookie Opus. You ever have a Cookie Opus? The Irish version of Cookie Opus?
No, I've never had.
It's just Cookie Puss with a tiny hat on. And they call him Cookie Opus, and they put mint ice cream. Oh, I remember ice cream. Did I get your cough? Do we know? Did I get your cold that you've had for like 2 weeks now? Probably. It's fine.
Yeah.
I used to get because my birthday is right by the Super Bowl. It's right by the Super Bowl, so I would get the football cake. I think it was from Carvel. It was just a football made of like chocolate crunchy thingies. That was good. Oh, I don't know the Howard Stern Cookie Puss bit. I gotta look that up.
Oh.
I'm so old. I used to watch Howard Stern on WWOR on broadcast TV. Thank you for that link. When I was like 7, I didn't know what the fuck I was watching. I think that was the first time I saw the Ramones was on the Howard Stern local broadcast TV show. Yes, the Channel 9 show. I had a TV in my room from like the age of 7, and I would just stay up late and I would watch Howard Stern on Channel 9. Like, fucking ridiculous. And then, of course, yes, the E! Show. Now Howard Stern has positioned himself as he's tried to figure out how to salvage his reputation, so he's just made himself into the great interviewer. I think it's worked very well for him. He's focused on what a great interviewer he is. Did I lose Bilo? No, you were just still. He just talks about what a great interviewer he is. Which may or may not be true, but...
Yeah. Does he still do the whole thing with the strippers and the math? People like that.
The strippers and the what? Oh, strippers doing math. No, he kind of has pivoted away from a lot. He still has, the whack pack, of course. Mm-hmm. But he does not use the R word anymore.
Oh, my wife and I watched old seasons of The Amazing Race. That's been our, pandemic thing. Our, pandemic binge. And there's a team from my hometown in season, 17 or something like that of The Amazing Race. And they say they're from Deerfield, Illinois.
Yeah.
And one is they are very bad. But I later found out that they're twin blonde women, and one of them is a frequent guest on the Artie Lang show.
Oh, Artie Lang is still alive.
That's her thing. So that she guests on that show.
Do you think you would be good at The Amazing Race? Are you trying to get on there?
I don't think I would be that good at The Amazing Race. You need... The things that help you are, upper body strength, being able to drive a manual transmission, and, being really good at reading maps in languages that are, that do not have Latin characters.
Yeah.
And I have none of those three. So, I don't think I would be particularly good.
Oh my god, I've run out of tissues.
All right. Well, it is somewhat late.
It's somewhat late. That's an appropriate discussion. Bilo has been known. Oh, you know what else? Wait, can I say that? Yeah, this is after the matters. I can say what.
This is after the matters.
Can I say what was relayed to me about what was said about our improv team? No, I shouldn't say that, should I?
No, wait. What was said? Yeah.
What Scarston said that they said about us?
No, I was at that meeting too.
Oh yeah. Wait, what's your? What did they say about us? That we're too edgy. No, we're too green, or not green. We're too blue.
We're too blue. Yeah, we're too blue and too yellow. You know what I mean? Too blue and too many yellow.
Too many bruises.
This is
the meeting where they told us that we had to pay $65 to perform at the theater that I didn't attend.
That's right. Yeah. Then maybe we can run the cage match or something like that.
Yeah, that our improv team made people uncomfortable because we were too blue.
No, it wasn't that our improv team made people uncomfortable. It was that the improv team, our improv team is heavily white, and that is something that I certainly disagree with. I am Jewish. No, I mean obviously our team
it's definitely true.
Our team is
to be fair, I can tell. To be fair, and this is after the matters. This is where we talk about this. When Emily Candini got fired from the theater, and I very briefly took over the improv program and the improv auditions, we had 30 people apply, and every single one of them was a white male. and so I went to them. Every single one of them, I must have told you this, but every single one of them was a white male. Every single one. So I was like, look, we have to we can't just have 30 white males apply for the program. We have to change the requirements, or we have to actively reach out to people so that we can get I'm saying this on the Pack Theater channel recorded. This is such a bad whatever, it's true. Whatever, it's true, it happened. And I was like, we have no women, we don't have any people of color, there's no representation, because you have to have taken all these fucking classes and nobody's fucking done that. And can I just reach out to people that we know from the community who do improv who could add some non-white, non-male energy to the night, and I got so much shit for every single person that I tried to add on that I brought on. I got so I got every single person that I was like, okay, we're adding these people onto the teams. I got pushback on every single person who was not a white male because it was because they hadn't done the program.
And
every person who had not done the program, I got pushback on adding them to the improv teams.
Yeah. Good times.
That was fun.
Anyway, they're like, well, we want to add people who are like not like. We want to add like people who are not like white.
Yeah, of course.
Like white people to Fussy and like.
That's what we've been trying to do for like 5 years.
We're open to.
Yeah,
we
had tons of. We've had plenty of people who are not white. They just fell off over time, and who knows? They have individual reasons or other reasons for that. But
yeah,
I agree.
It's like
with
they're gonna be swept up in the there's too much in the wave of Nazi work that is done by Fussy, which is just very funny because why not have as many Nazis?
You do Bilo. You do way too. You do too many Nazi bits.
I do too many Nazis. It's true, but they're funny.
Thank you, Brother Wags. That's right. I don't care what color you are. Purple, green, red, orange. Right? Anyway.
Yeah, so, but yeah, they're like worried about. They're worried about that we will not be. The shows will not be comfortable for people of color to be added to the team. So that makes the too toxic for TV.
That seems like such a. I mean, I wasn't at this meeting, but I'm like, so are they saying that what does that what does that mean? Like we can't.
If we're too.
It almost feels like an accusation of like. Know what I mean? Like.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, listen.
I assume not Wizworld. I think it was just about improv and sketch. I know for sure shit Dark Matters has not been spoken to at all by the Pack Theater. I was not at this meeting though. I just heard third hand, but it turns out what I heard third hand was.
I heard second hand from Rich, who was at the meeting, and there's me, Rich, Scarston, and Emily from Mama Bird.
What you need to do, man. Okay, if you want people to come see your improv, what you got to do is make it like a Broadway show, except you do all the labor for free, and you dedicate your entire life into making this as good as things that cost millions of dollars to produce, but you do it for the passion, and you do it for the love, and you do it. Okay, because this is not just ha funny. This is not just laughs on a stage. Okay, this is life or death. Okay, you're at the mouth of the volcano, and you can either jump in or you can fall backwards, but either way, you're gonna get burned, so you might as well jump in. We need production values, okay? You ever seen a Busby Berkeley film? We need 10 dancers going in every different direction, okay? We need a techno crane. Okay, this is not just improv, okay? We can't just not have you can't just have a black stage, okay? Everybody's seen that, they're bored by it, okay? We need innovative forms, okay? We need shit that's so abstract that even the people doing it don't even understand what form they're doing, because the form melds with their minds, okay? It's like psychedelics. It's like microdosing, but we're macro-dosing, because it's not improv. Improv is life, and life is not real. We all live in a simulation, okay? But if we're going to live in a simulation, we want the simulation to have production value similar to Broadway shows.
Yes.
That have hundreds of union members and cost millions of dollars a week to put on.
Have you thought about getting an orchestra? Have you thought about having just a pit orchestra?
Do you ever think about having somebody
conductor improvising music?
Yeah. You know what you got to do? You ever think of just like having a person who works for free, work for 5 or 6 hours working on lighting cues for your improv show for free? Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we committing to this?
So much to learn.
Every time you get up on that stage, okay, you are making something that is better than Citizen Kane, okay? It's better than Citizen Kane, okay? Apocalypse Now? Yes, now. Apocalypse Now, the now part is because it's improv, right? Okay? Francis Ford Coppola, filmmaker, could have been a great improviser, okay? It's like you're staring up at the ceiling fan of life, okay? And the blades of the ceiling fan are the loops of our form that we're going to do. And the audience is Martin Sheen, okay? And we're pushing it on Martin Sheen just like we're paying, okay, an orchestra, right? I mean, there's no reason you and your improv show can't have a 5-piece orchestra down in the pit playing music, live scoring your show for free every week. Sorry, I'm done.
People like that. That shit's funny.
God.
Oh.
Okay, now I have a 68-page document, and I made it that length
my
specifically because
God,
I didn't
no.
want it to be too funny. Okay, I have written a 65-page manifesto that I have emailed to over 100 heads of theaters across the world, the Netherlands, okay, Japan, Australia, okay. And they have signed off on this document, and they have said that it is good, and I have brought it down from a mountain from the improv god, Miles Stroth, who brought it from his god, Dale Close, who got it from his god, and this is why we're doing the decon. Okay, I'm done.
His god was heroin. Oh, God. Well,
we don't serve beer. Improv is the beer, okay?
Yeah. They are gonna serve beer at the theater, though.
They are hot. Without a liquor license, but hey, who am I?
Hey.
Or I assume without a liquor license. I don't know.
I
feel like those are expensive.
I don't know. Maybe Oh My Ribs has one. Like that.
No, it's probably. I assume they're going to legal. I know at Oh My Ribs, I see them serving beer, but it feels like it's the same building. But they said they were going to serve beer, right?
Yeah.
But I can't imagine Miles Stroth paying 10 grand for a liquor license. Like, it's impossible to get a liquor license.
I was going to contribute to the like, you can sell, a $5 beer at your improv show, and that'll contribute to the $65 or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have most of it 30 rack of Bud Light, and a good amount of White Claw left over from the wedding. So happy to contribute that to the cause because I don't want it in my house.
Yeah. Yeah. Chess Devil gets it. Actually, didn't Armando send a plaque to the Pack Theater from the pit or whatever they had hung up?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big ol' poem. I mean, it's hard, it's hard to write about, to write authentically about. I don't know. It's principles that are very, very general, or it's hard to write in like with a lot of generality about that. And I don't know if you did like a terrible job.
Oh, that's right. That's not Armando. It's Ali Faranakian. That's right. I Wait, aren't they making a biopic about Del Close? That's happening, right? I think I saw that on Deadline.
I hope it's Bill Hader. I think he'd make a great Del Close.
I'm 100%. Oh, here we go. I guess. Oh, doc biopic. I guess this came out. Oh wait, okay. There was a doc biopic that came out called For Mad Men Only that came out over the summer that I haven't seen. And then here's a Deadline article. Kay Cannon to direct Dale and Sharna about Chicago Improv.
My God, I want to play both.
I think this is what I was thinking of.
Show. Hiya, Sharna. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad, Jill.
That I would watch mostly because I'm your friend and I'd be obligated to.
You would have to.
Yeah. Were you in the movie Underground Comedy, Bilo?
You
that
know
never
I was
came
in the
out?
movie Underground Comedy.
Did you donate to it?
I didn't have as big. Yeah, of course I donated to Underground Comedy. Oh man. Yeah, that's $50 I'm never seeing again.
It's on Letterboxd.
Yeah. No way.
But it doesn't. Wait, here it is.
Nicole Day never finished that movie.
No, I think she moved out east and she's in like law school or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait, Hunty has seen the movie? She did finish it? I heard she didn't finish it. 16,000 pledge to 15,000 goal.
How many? Yeah, how much?
306 backers.
How much Matt Whitlock ended up in the final? It ended up in the final cut.
I hope tons. Let's see who's in this. Matt Walsh, Matt Besser, Ian Roberts, Heather Campbell, Zach Woods, Thomas Middleditch, Lennon Parham, Tim Simons, Lauren Ash. I don't know who that is. Craig Kakowski, Betsy Sidaro, Lauren Lapkus.
All right, I'm gonna call Hunter to talk to and put him on speaker.
Okay, put him on speaker. Miles Stroth, Bob Dassey. Okay, give me the lowdown.
Want to know about this film?
Hold on, I'm gonna put the Kickstarter in the chat.
Not only is it complete,
Brother Wax, you gotta hold it up to the mic, Bilo. Brother Wax is thinking, I think, of the movie that the ShamWow guy did. This was a movie that somebody that we knew from improv did. Wait, Hunter, call me and I'll hold you up to the microphone.
Wait, Hunter, call Frankie.
Okay.
Yeah, you're thinking of the ShamWow guys movie, which you can purchase on a DVD. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, all right, you're good. Hunty?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you great.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. All right. So, what do you want to know about this experience?
Just give us the whole narrative.
The film was shot many years ago. It was shot around the time that we all remember it being shot. There was a major focus on the improv space at one point. But the narrative ultimately, I think, between the two cuts, focused, I believe, more on the UCB world and on the Heather and Miles, like, cage match run and stuff like that. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty compelling. Nicole gave me permission that day to take a picture of the screen while I was watching it, because I was giving notes on it. And actually credited as like a post consultant or something.
So you've seen a full cut of this film?
Multiple.
Oh wow! Because we were in a group with her together, weren't we? In that practice group. That's right.
Yeah, she put it together. I like her a lot. She's a great friend. She's a interesting personality, and I hope one day she finally just drops the fucking thing on Vimeo or something.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of really cool shit in there. And I think one of the issues was stuff like rights, though. Like, for instance, when she shot the cage match with Derek Comedy, like, clearing the rights on that was
yeah,
to the point. So I'm not sure what's in the way. I do know she did, move east to go to law school. I don't know where she's at now.
Yeah, you think who do you think was the difficult one? You think Donald Glover was like okay, and it was the other two guys who were being a pain in the ass about it? Because that would be really funny.
Yeah,
It would be really funny
if Dominic Dierkes was like, "Hey, no, you can't use me."
Yeah.
He was my sub for an improv class once, and he just and it was like 201 improv, and he just sat at the beginning at the front of the room and didn't introduce himself because he assumed that everyone knew who he was, and none of us knew who the fuck he was, and he just sat there, and one of the kids, we were like in our late 20s, was like, what's your name? And he looked so like devastated. Like he thought we were gonna be all excited to have him teach in our class. It was super weird.
Yeah, I actually had a great experience when Tim Kalpakis taught my sketch 201, because it was right before I got the chance to put up my first sketch, I think, ever. I think Bilo might have been in that one.
Ooh.
No, that was before Bilo, actually.
Wow. AB.
And
yeah.
so I was like
AB.
asking Tim, like, okay, like it's at like a stand-up venue. He's like, oh yeah, go presentational and all this kind of stuff, and all like these little things that at the time I would have had no idea, and it wound up going pretty well.
Yeah. All the birthday boys that I've interacted with have been very cool. All of those fellas have always been super nice to me anyway, in our very brief interactions that I had with them. Bob Odenkirk? No, Bob was mostly nice. It's just a Dark Matters reference. He was also nice. Well, this is cool.
Yeah.
Neil Campbell and Paul Rust destroyed my friend's birthday cake at her birthday party as a bit.
Not nice.
Chestel was trying to call you, Bilo.
Oh, sorry.
I once had I took a sketch 201 with Neil Campbell, and I was sitting nearest to him, and wasn't my fault, but the table collapsed on him and his coffee spilled on him on day one, and I was never going to make a Monty.
Yeah.
Phone is now on. Oh, I got another call. I don't know why it's not ringing.
Done.
One.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
All right. I'm gonna hop off, but Frankie, I'm gonna shoot you a text when we're off.
All right. Sounds good.
That's the idea.
All right. Love it.
This is Dark Matters. Hunter, don't hang up. Don't hang up.
Hunter's gone.
Hunter's gone.
We can't hear this. I can't hear this. There we go.
Hunter, if you want to know about the Del Close Marathon movie, then I think I was standing next to you when you were in for it, if I remember correctly.
Thank you, Bilo. Fuck you. Wedding. I love you.
All right. Oh, I had to pee so bad.
All
right. Well, let's do it. Well, what are we gonna do next week, Bilo?
Next week is, it's the 27th. It's
the 28th. No, the 27th.
No,
right. 27th. I added from today, but today's Sunday now. Yeah.
27th. I'm getting my boosty.
Oh, nice.
In the afternoon.
All right. So you'll probably be sore. It's also gonna be It's gonna be Hanukkah Eve.
Hanukkah Eve. I mean, it seems like Dark Matter should have a Hanukkah party.
Erev Hanukkah. Yeah, we should have a
Hanukkah. Nobody celebrates Erev Hanukkah because it's not a major Jewish holiday.
It is, according to my parents.
Well, they were wrong.
When you have 2 kids and your parents send you 16, my parents have ordered, and look, it's very generous. They're ordering toys for our kids for Hanukkah. They order them each 8 toys, but they seem to have ordered 16 toys in 16 separate boxes. Like, literally, my living room is just all boxes of these Hanukkah gifts for my kids, which is a weird thing to complain about, but it's also like, just do the one where they put everything in the same box, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Though actually, maybe there will be a live Hanukkah party.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, all right. Now I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
And we'll
It's
see
been
you.
Bilo Speaks Live.
That's right. Oh, it's still up there. All right. Good night. Oh, wait. What am I doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. I fucked it up. Hold on. You know, I had this loaded and at the ready, but then I had to restart my computer. Oh, I gotta re-add this. Here we go. Next week, we'll see you guys with a little bit more of Dark Matters. Good night.